Hey everyone, Dylan here, and in today's video I will be talking about reviewing a frozen Pop-Tart. So recently it has came to my attention that you can freeze Pop-Tarts. I never knew that people used to freeze Pop-Tarts, or that I think it even said on the box that you can freeze Pop-Tarts, Either A, you ate them in their normal state, or, you put them in a toaster and heat them up that way. I've heard of some people microwaving them. I may have done that, but mainly, most of the time, I've just eaten Pop-Tarts in its normal state, and then probably second most is putting it in a toaster. But then I heard of this legendary new way to eat Pop-Tarts that I don't even know how many people actually have done this or do this or have, thought about it, But people do put their Pop-Tarts in the freezer, which sounds like a weird concept to me. And I'm an open person, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to put my Pop-Tarts in the freezer against everything I've ever known, and I'm going to eat it frozen. And the type of Pop-Tart that I chose was brown sugar. There were other flavors I could have tried, but brown sugar is something that I just liked and just wanted to try it out. And so this is my review of a frozen Pop-Tart. So I ate it, of course, as one would, and my thoughts on it are, of course, the differencing in it is, of course, because when you cook it or whatever in a thing, it becomes softer, and it just kind of breaks down easier. But of course, when it's frozen, it's harder, and I can honestly say it has a different aura about it. That sounds really weird and way too crazy for a Pop-Tart. But it had a different feel to it. You know what I mean? Like, you eat a Pop-Tart that's hot and you get a different sensation from it. But you eat one that's cold and it's kind of more refreshing because of how chilled it is. And it's just kind of different and refreshing, and makes it feel even more kind of like a treat, kind of. Because when you make it hot, it's just warm, it's melted kind of on the inside, and it's good and all that. But the cold, it was harder. It's weird to explain, but I don't know, everything was harder, it was frozen, it was cold, and it was still enjoyable, honestly. Like I said, it had more of a refreshing, cool kind of taste about it with it, versus it being, warm or normal. Because, a normal Pop-Tart's a normal Pop-Tart, and then when it's heated up, it's just a little more warm and comforting in that way, but it's just more chilled out, I guess you could say, if you have it frozen. And maybe this could vary with Pop-Tart flavor to Pop-Tart flavor as well. It could be different from each kind of Pop-Tart if it's frozen, and how it tastes and how it freezes and all that. But as far as it is, a frozen brown sugar Pop-Tart was actually pretty good. Would I go out of my way to freeze it again? I don't know. Maybe. I don't eat Pop-Tarts that much these days anymore, though. I actually just got the Pop-Tarts specifically to try it in the freezer, because I hadn't done it before. But I don't actually eat Pop-Tarts nowadays. But yeah, like I said, it could differ depending on, flavor. Let me know in the comments, have you tried eating frozen Pop-Tarts? What are your thoughts on them? Do you like them? What flavors have you tried? Does it differ by flavor? If you've tried freezing different kinds, and just let me know. I'm really kind of curious. This is like a little short video talking about it, but it was just a slightly different experience that I did enjoy. Like I said, it was different and refreshing and all that. And I don't know. It was still a little weird though too, because like the Pop-Tart's all frozen and cold, and it's also harder and whatnot. But I still enjoyed it. So it's just, remember to try different things once in a while, and expand your horizons in your life. It'll make things more interesting, anyways. But yeah, that's been my short little video on that, on my like review of a frozen Pop-Tart. It wasn't that interesting, I guess, but still interesting to me. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for listening. I will see you in another video.